Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Feel Good Fridays. Coming live straight at you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it's your hosts, Polly and Bags.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Feel Good Fridays. I'm Polly.
And I'm Bags.
And folks, yes, we are back from our vacations. They kind of lined up one after the other. We apologize. I know a bunch of you guys have reached out and was like, where's the Feel Good Fridays 30th edition? Ladies and gentlemen, we're here live in Pittsburgh and excited to be back, recharged, refresh. Bags, why don't you share a little bit? First, how was your vacation, man?
It was good. It was good. I know I got a lot of messages from people. They didn't even know what day of the week it was. They're like, is it even Friday? Because it's not. No, we haven't seen your podcast. So, but no, it was good overall. Good time with the family. Weather was fantastic. The beach was fun. The water was amazing. You know, it was great. How about yourself?
Same, man. Great time with family, friends, and the weather was nice. The water was surprisingly warmer than usual this year. So we just went down to the old Carolinas. So definitely much needed, and glad to be back, man. Glad to be back. So what are we getting into today, Bags? Why don't you share?
Well, it's really fitting. I think it's an important subject, and I bet it's crossed a lot of our leaders' minds that watch or listen to our podcast is vacation, right? You know, as a leader, it probably crosses your mind. Should I take a vacation? Can I take a vacation? I know I was just talking with a friend of mine who switched roles, and he was telling me, he goes, man, he's like, I'm scared to take a vacation because I feel like if I take one, everything that I've built is just going to fall apart. And I'm thinking in my head, man, like that's not good, right? That's not good. I even had somebody I worked with years ago. He told me, hey, he's like, I haven't taken a vacation in 3 years because my next step is the next, step up the food chain. So I don't want to take a vacation. I want to show that I'm all in. And in my opinion, I think we both agree with this one, Paulie. That's not the way to go, right?
No, not at all. And what you're actually telling your team, because let's face it, the folks that work for you, work with you, some of them look up to you, right? And they're watching you do some things and watching how you conduct yourself. And by you not going on vacation and taking that time and truly unplugging and not answering emails or phone calls during your vacation, you're telling them that in order for you to get promoted and be at the level that we're at, you're going to have to not do those things. So you want to set an example, lead by example, and let your team know that, hey, when I'm on vacation, I unplug. So whenever they go on vacation, they feel comfortable and confident that they can actually unplug as well because their leader does it. So definitely learn from experience. I think in the first 2 years when I joined an organization years ago, I was one of those folks that, I'm all in. I'm not going to take a vacation. I want to show my dedication. But, wise man once told me, people are watching, and you're delivering that message that in order to get to the level you're at, you can't take vacation, which is obviously not true. So
use it or lose it, Wally. Use it or lose it. That's what they say. But I think really what it comes down to, Paulie, and there's many I bet watching on here probably been through the same scenario, is when you do go on vacation, there are some steps you can take to put yourself in a position where you can actually go and enjoy yourself and not be glued to your phone and all that things. I think first and foremost, Paulie, it starts up front, right? Number one, notifying, anybody on your team that you're going on vacation. Outlook's the easiest way. Hey, Bags is on vacation from this date, this date. And, I even put on there returning this date so people know when I'm returning. Because sometimes that can be confusing when you read people's out of offices. And also having a plan of who's going to help take over your responsibilities while you're out. So there is actually a point of contact for you. So I think that's important. Even your voicemail, leaving them on your voicemail, like, hey, I'm out of the office from this time. If you need any assistance, please reach out to X, Y, and Z. So I think the preparation is one of the key things. So everybody knows. It shouldn't be a surprise to anybody that you're out of the office. That's not true good leadership. So being that proactive approach is the first step in the process of enjoying your time away.
Yeah, no, and it's nice that Outlook gives you the ability to do internal messaging and then external messaging for outside customers. You can alter that message accordingly. Voicemail, that's another good point. And look, when you look at it from who's going to be covering for me, who's going to be attending meetings on my behalf, right? Think of an empowerment opportunity for one of your direct reports to cover for you and be that acting leader for the week or day or, a few days, whatever your vacation length is, giving someone the opportunity to, walk in your shoes, right? Give them that exposure opportunity to your peer group and give them the ability to, know what it's like, day in your shoes, so to speak. So I think that goes a long way with your team. And I think mixing it up time to time, it's good to have that one go-to person, but giving everyone, an opportunity at least some point during your tenure or your stint goes a long way with your direct reports.
That's spot on, man. And then I think the next thing is probably, what do you do when you get on vacation, right? Do you go cold turkey and you take this thing and you throw it in the ocean and, go find it at the end of the week? You turn everything off and come back to a pile? I mean, what's the strategy once you're there at the beach, man, or wherever you're going?
Yeah, I mean, years ago, I used to always be that one person that, at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, check my emails, just because in my head, it's like, man, if I don't keep checking them throughout the week, then I'm going to be so overloaded by the time I get back that I won't know where to start. But I really started utilizing my coverage and really started trusting my direct reports that, whatever's urgent, they will take care of, and that I don't need to check my emails every day, and that I'm, taking away from my family time, which, family is most important. Well, how does it make, my spouse or my kids feel when I'm, sitting there looking at my phone in the morning during breakfast, or worse, during dinner time in the evening time, taking my time and attention away from them. It's really not fair to them. So just trusting my direct reports that they're going to get the job done. I have 100% faith that, whatever comes up, whatever issue arises, that they're going to partner with who they need to partner with to get, the customer taken care of, or the solution to their issue or problem. What about you, man?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to just say I'm going to go cold turkey and then come back to 1,000+ emails and then trying to spend the whole day or so getting organized. But I pick and choose my moments, and a cup of coffee in the morning, I'll just go through the emails. And believe me, the delete function is one of my favorite ones on vacation. There are some things that I have to approve because I'm the only one that can't approve them, so I don't want to leave those things hanging out there, which I have no problem with. But I probably spent on vacation the past week no more than maybe 5 to 10 minutes just going through some things, just seeing it. And a lot of the times, everybody knows that I'm out, so it was a quick delete. It was really things that I wasn't sure about or I needed to approve were the ones that I made sure I took care of, because, again, I just want to make sure things aren't slipping through the cracks and might need to be processed sooner than later. But, yeah, I mean it's family time, man. I've earned it. We work hard every single day, and it's time to spend some time with the family and make some memories. So at the end of the day, unless you're a surgeon and you're dealing with life, I mean, the place ain't going to fall apart without you. And that's, again, what we said comes at the beginning of all that preparation and putting people in responsibility, like you mentioned as well, and trusting the process. So, my friends, end of the day, enjoy yourself, take your vacation, use it or lose it. Don't be silly. Just do it, as Nike would say.
That's right. It's your time. Use it. It's part of the benefits package at wherever you're, working at. So it's there for a reason, and that's for you to unwind, unplug, and recharge. And it actually benefits the company or corporation that you're working for, because you come back with that just much more energy. So look, Bags, it was fun. We were on vacation for all too short, it seemed. But until the next one, it's always nice doing these with you on Fridays, and that's a wrap for us today, ladies and gentlemen. As always, if you forgot or want to catch any of our previous episodes, head to our YouTube channel at Feel Good Fridays Podcast, or just by searching Paulie and Bags. You can also listen to us on the go at Apple Podcasts, iHeartMedia, or wherever you get your pods. So until next week, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back next week. We promise. But as always, take care.
Wear your suntan lotion.
That's right. Get your tan on.
Thank you for tuning in to Feel Good Fridays. If you want to stay up to date with our podcast releases and upcoming material, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. I'll wait. You didn't do it yet. Go ahead. I'm still waiting. Did you do it? Definitely check us out on our TikTok for special announcements and possible giveaways. Both can be found by searching at Feel Good Fridays Podcast. Thank you, and make it a great day.